Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and thanks so much for watching. Today I wanted to share with you guys some of the white sneakers that I love and will be wearing this spring and summer. I really wanted to do kind of a full review on my top 3 sneakers that I get asked the questions about most. So I will be talking about the difference between my Golden Goose Purestars and Superstars because you guys ask that question all the time. I told you guys my Superstars were the #2 most sold product on my channel in all of 2021. So I just get a lot of questions about those, and I also want to kind of compare the Golden Goose sneakers versus the VEJAs that are much more affordable. So we're going to talk about all of that in today's video. Everything I am sharing is going to be linked in the description bar below for you guys to shop. I'll have sizing details down there. I will also include a link to my no-show socks, but I'm going to be honest, they're not my favorite quality. I have not found a good pair of no-show socks yet, so YouTube comment section actually blocks links. So if you have a link to one that you absolutely love, can you send it to me on Insta DMs because your girl is hurting for some really good quality no-show socks. So without much more, don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button if you are new here, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so like I said, I want to really talk about kind of the difference between Purestars and Superstars, and then those two being Golden Goose, kind of the difference between Golden Goose and the VEJAs first. So let's start out with the Purestars versus the Superstars. So Purestars here you can see are the Golden Goose shoes that are solid white. A lot of people, that's their biggest thing, is they're like, I don't understand why someone would want to pay for dirty shoes. And my response is always just, if you don't understand it, then just don't buy them. But they do have solid white shoes. And they are very comfortable. These are the Superstars that do have that kind of dirty look, but both of them are from Golden Goose. They are both handcrafted in Italy and each are like a handmade pair. So like I have said before, specifically with these, because like at the end of the day, this is just a white sneaker. If you order this exact same shoe from the place that I ordered it from, your shoe may have a slightly different, like 1 or 2 scuff marks that mine does not have because they are handmade shoes. They also both have raised soles on the inside, so you can't see it. It does not add necessarily height to you, but it is going to slightly elevate your foot and make your legs look a lot more long and lean, which I really love. And it's also just very comfortable. Like both of these shoes are the most comfortable shoes in my entire closet. And one of you guys actually said it best, and I totally agree. You said, if I did not have to baby my Purestars, they would be my only white sneaker that I would wear, and I totally agree with you guys. That is actually why I prefer now the Superstars over the Purestars, just solely because I don't have to baby these at all. They don't scuff up as easy, and that is my biggest frustration with the Purestars themselves, is that these scuff up so easy. I use a magic eraser every single time I wear them to get the scuffs off because they are a solid white sneaker versus these that do kind of have that like already built-in kind of look. And if they get scuffed up, like who knows that, you know, that's not like how you bought them. Also, the platform difference is slightly different on the Purestars. So these have a much higher platform to them than the Superstars. So these will give you a little bit more height. I think it's about 1/4 of an inch. I could be wrong about that. I think it's like 0.05 inch difference, but they do have a higher platform on them than the Golden Goose, so these feel a little bit more just like as far as an elevated basic goes, I think these are a little bit nicer. But again, just like the stark white contrast between the more dirty traditional what you see and know as Golden Goose sneakers is the biggest difference between the two. Apart from that, I would say that they are both insanely comfortable. Sizing info, I would go down half a size in these and I would get your true size in the Purestars. That's just my personal preference, but I currently went down half a size in both of them. This one fits fine. I've just told you guys, like, I have a girlfriend who has a pair of these shoes, and I think hers, because we have the same size foot, I think hers that are the true size fit a little bit better. But very comfortable straight out of the box. Just honestly, the biggest difference is something you see on the outside. If I had to pick which shoe was more comfortable, I would say it is the Purestars. I think these are like the best of the best. You pull them both out of the box, they're great. They're immediately going to be just like the best for wear. But the fact that I have to baby these makes me nervous. So there's not a huge difference, at least in my opinion, between the Purestars and the Superstars. They are both incredible shoes. There is a big difference, I believe, though, between the VEJAs and the Golden Goose sneakers. So let's talk about that now. The pricing for Golden Goose is insanely high. They range starting at about $350. I think the most expensive pair I've seen is like $900, which I was like, I've told you guys before, I am okay with investing in a pair of shoes because I've already had these for like 2 years and they just get better and better the longer I wear them. And so I've always liked to invest in handbags, shoes, and jewelry a little bit more than like actual clothing. That's just my personal preference. Everyone has their own preference. And I realize I'm holding these and you can't even see the pretty little star. So the $350 plus depends on like the style, limited edition, where you get them from, and also they are handcrafted in Italy, so you are still getting that very designer like luxury shoe. VEJAs start at about 100 to 150 and then go up from there again based on style. So they are a great alternative if you still want a like designer sneaker but you don't want to pay the $350 plus for a pair of Golden Goose, or even like more expensive. I think sometimes the Purestars can more often than not range a little bit more expensive than the VEJAs, but these are about $150 starting out and they have a ton of different styles as well. You don't have any VEJA sneakers that give that true dirty appearance, at least not from what I have seen, and I have looked online a ton at them. I love the VEJA sneakers. I believe they all are a white shoe, but you kind of get the difference in like the V itself, the color, some of the back parts of it, the tongue may be a different color, and also like the laces and stuff, but for the most part 150 plus is about where you're going to stay with a VEJA. So like I told you guys, if I'm going to say the most comfortable pair of sneakers in my closet, white sneakers, you just best of the best, comfortable, I'm going to start out with the Golden Goose Purestars, then I'm going to go with the Superstars. But that is not to say these are not overwhelmingly comfortable. I thought these straight out of the box were super comfy. I went down half a size in these to a 9 and they fit me perfect. I can wear no-show socks with these and they really don't show. You may see a little bit on the side. Again, I'm not crazy about my no-show socks, but they do just feel very comfortable out of the box. I just think that the Purestars are even more comfortable. So you're still gonna get a really comfortable shoe at a very affordable designer price. Let me use that term loosely, affordable. For a designer shoe, you're definitely getting more affordable, but it is still, you know, 150 plus. I actually have the kind that have the Velcro on them. I was very unsure of the Velcro shoes for a long time because I was like, it's Velcro, like that looks like a grandfather's shoe. And then I reached like week 32 of pregnancy and I was like, oh yeah, no, okay, I get it. So I do have these that have the gray laces and then the Purestars that have white laces. So I thought, you know, if we're gonna get a good white sneaker, let's get the Velcro, and I actually really love them. Now I did cover sizing in the VEJAs and the Golden Goose, but just to reiterate with you guys, I sized down half in both the VEJAs and the Golden Goose. I do think that in the Purestars, which are the solid white ones, you should get your true size. That's just my personal opinion, and I have very average feet. I wouldn't say they're wide, I wouldn't say they're slim. I would just say, you know, pretty average, and they fit perfect. Break-in time for all of them is virtually zero. When I got my Golden Goose sneakers, I bought them from, I think it was like the week of Christmas. They came in like a day or two later and immediately they were really comfortable out of the box. And so I thought, okay, you know, maybe I just got lucky. They're really comfortable. And then I think it was like 8-9 months later, I bought the Purestars, and same exact situation. I pulled them out of the box and immediately I was like, oh, these are like really comfortable. I love them. They're so good and you can wear them for a really long period of time. I wore these when we were doing like all of our baby registry stuff. We were in Charlotte all day long and I wore these and they just felt so good on my feet. You can wear these for hours and hours at a time. I've worn the Superstars for like 14 hours when we were traveling to Jamaica and they just felt so good on my feet all day. So straight out of the box, those have virtually no break-in time, but they actually do get more comfortable the longer you wear them. When the VEJAs came in, I heard that they too were straight out of the box comfortable, and that is the most true thing ever. But you do, of course, get more comfort the longer you wear them, and I would say that's very true. When I pulled them out, I think I bought them. They came in one day. I was about to run to an appointment, so I put them on, went to my appointment, ran some errands that day, and I didn't have any discomfort whatsoever. So all three comfortable straight out of the box. So really talking just overall white sneakers that I have in my closet. Like I told you guys, I have 5 pair. And for me, I think that like a white sneaker is a must-have. I don't like colored sneakers. I told you guys that in my shoe video, my spring shoe video. I don't like black shoes. I have 2-3 pairs. And one of them are boots. I think that black shoes, specifically black sneakers, they cut your legs off and make your legs look so short. So I always gravitate, especially when it comes to fashion, actually probably only when it comes to fashion, only wearing white sneakers because I just think that they look the best. They are the crisp, clean look, and I love that. But I do have two other pairs of sneakers that I really like, and it's so funny because I look at the brands of these and I am like, girl, those are some grandma brand name shoes. And it actually is hilarious. When I wore these, people were like, I remember wearing those when I was little. Or like my mother-in-law was like, I literally had a pair of sneakers that looked just like that when I was in high school. Next up, I would say my Reeboks. Now these are definitely more sporty. These are not going to give you that same, I don't feel, at least, you can wear it with a dress, a skirt, pants, whatever. I think these are a little bit more, need to be in an athleisure kind of look, but these Reeboks are so comfy. I think these are the color like black white gum, which is super odd, but I would go just based off of the bottom color. That's what they're saying is like the gum color. These are very comfortable, again, straight out of the box. When I wore these, I got these I think it was this time last year actually. I remember I put them on and I went to like Target one day. I had to just run some errands and I was like, wow, these are so comfy, and I loved the way they looked. So I will link these for you guys below. I have had them for about a year. They do get dirty, not super easy, but a good pair of sneakers. They just happen to be a little bit more casual. And then New Balances. So these New Balance sneakers, I mean, God, that is like dad shoe, grandpa shoe mode. But how fun are these? So they have little florals on them and leopard print. I got these from Amazon. I adore these sneakers so much because they're just so different from what I have in my closet. Again, they kind of fit that white sneaker bill, but they have pink on them and they have floral detail and they're just fun and different. These, I do still think, again, I don't feel like I could wear these with like a dress, a skirt, or anything like that. Maybe a little bit more athleisure, but they are really fun sneakers to just throw on, add a little bit of a pop of color, a little bit of a pattern. I just love these. As far as sizing for the Reeboks go, so the Reeboks, I got my true size 9.5, and then the New Balance, I got my true size 9.5. So those fit me perfect. And again, I don't actually have wide feet or slim feet, but I would say if you do have a wide foot, the New Balance are definitely a better option if you are looking for the super affordable sneaker. But just keep in mind, I mean, these are the only New Balances I have, but they do have the lovely pink florals and leopard on the back. So apart from that, really it depends on one, how long you want to be able to wear these shoes. I have invested in the Golden Goose sneakers and they look exactly the same for as long as I have had them. And they still are, of course, designer shoes. So I know that that is a big turn off to a lot of people, is that price point. But when you're looking at sneakers and what kind of will work best for you, if that is an option you can't afford, you know, you still need to look at, am I actually going to wear the sneaker? Like, don't just get a Golden Goose sneaker because, you know, it's a designer shoe and you like designer items. Definitely look at, am I actually going to wear it? How many ways can I wear it? Like, what's the best way I'm going to style it the most? I think you can wear sneakers with pretty much anything these days, but also think of like comfort and use. So you are starting a pregnancy, for instance, maybe get the VEJAs, because I promise you at one point you will reach it. One day you'll be trying to bend down and out of nowhere you just won't be able to anymore. There'll be just big old baby in your way. And so that is also an important factor. But even more than that, just which pair of shoes am I going to be able to wear over and over and over and over? And for me, that's the Golden Goose. So I don't think this video was overwhelmingly long. I did just kind of want to talk about, you know, white sneakers and the sneakers that I'm going to be wearing a lot this summer, things that I love about each of them. And then also I did want to go ahead and kind of compare the Golden Goose and VEJAs for you guys because I do get that question a lot. I 100% think that the Golden Goose are worth it, but if you are looking for a designer shoe that is not that insanely high price, VEJAs are amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button if you are new here. Love you guys so much, and I hope that I see you in my next video.